Zionism is terrorism.
Zionism is terrorism.
Zionism is terrorism.
Zionism is terrorism.
بالآخر, I'd like to say, we cannot lose this momentum. We have to keep going every day, every month, every year, until we get what we want. Until Palestine is free. لازم يا اخوان عطول ما بدكم حدا يدفشكم لتجوا على المظاهرة. مفروض انتوا لحالكم تكون هيدي المظاهرة اولويات، يعني قبل الشغل وقبل كل شيء، لانه في شعبنا بفلسطين وخصوصا بغزة عم يموتوا بالالافات وما عندهم لا شغل ولا عندهم مدارس ولا عندهم شيء. فبس يكون في مظاهرة بتمنى الجميع يجي عليها. هيدي الوسيلة الوحيدة اللي نحن بنقدر سلميا نوصل صوتنا. في شغلة تاني كمان، everybody has to call his MP and MPPs, especially the MPs. You know, make them busy. Go to their offices. Call every day, 5 times, 6 times. Let them call the office of the Prime Minister and ask him to end the occupation, not just ceasefire, to end the occupation. Thank you very much.
Loves life and cherishes their land. In 2005, my parents made the ultimate decision of migrating to Canada while leaving our loved ones behind, making Canada our home, under the premise that we are all welcome here. A year after landing, the borders of Gaza were closed indefinitely as a result to what has now been a 16-year blockade. Since then, Gaza has been subjected to a siege with deadly massacres and dehumanizing restrictions by Israel. The hospital where I was born in and drew my first breath in is now nothing but rubble. The neighborhood that I spent 2 years of my life in has been subjected to the killing of 600 Palestinian civilians just a few days ago. Not a second passes by where I have to deal with the grief of my privileged position, while other Palestinians, including my family, do not know if they'll make it to the next day. I watched us all preach about women's rights and feminism, but where is all this when our Palestinian mothers, wives, and sisters are dying? As a nation known for its commitment to international law, human rights, and humanitarian principles, we believe that Canada must stand for justice and peace. In the past 3 weeks and throughout the last 75 years, Israel has constantly violated numerous United Nations resolutions, international laws, and international humanitarian laws. Canada has an ethical and legal duty to ensure that these violations do not get unchecked. Furthermore, our financial support for Israel, including the provision of offensive weaponry, is a matter of concern. We were deeply saddened to learn of the deployment of Canada's Joint Task Force 2, our most elite special forces, to Israel. These actions seem incompatible with our nation's principle of peace and justice. The heartbreaking statistics we've witnessed underscore the urgency of this situation. In Gaza, a territory measuring just 45 kilometers in length and housing 2.3 million people, medical authorities have reported over 10,000 lives, including 4,000 minors and over 2 dozens. With that being said, today we stand here as peaceful Canadian civilians and ask our Prime Minister to take an action. We ask for an immediate ceasefire. We ask for the immediate provision of humanitarian aid to Gaza, an end to the blockade of Gaza, a plea to all Windsor and area MPs to petition the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, to call for an immediate ceasefire, an immediate discontinuation of the provision of weaponry to Israel, an end to the occupation and the apartheid. In 1949, the founder of Israel said, "The old will die and the young will forget." But look at us today, young people refusing to forget and working harder than ever to make sure our voices are heard and the rights of our people are given back to them. Israel sees this, and what is happening in Gaza right now is Israel's attempt to fix this, to kill us and ethnically cleanse us, so maybe the world will forget and the land of our grandmothers becomes a myth lost among the stars. Our oppressors want to turn us into fairy tales, into terrorists that you should be afraid of. They use the Palestinian people as lessons as to what happens when you turn against your captor. Today we let them know. Today we let them know that we will not go silent against our past, our present, and the hope for our future. They've bombed our churches, our mosques, our hospitals, and our children, hoping the world will forget, as they often tend to do. But on a positive note, all this has only made us stronger. Something that Israel has been forgetting is that with knowledge comes power, and although thousands of innocent civilians are dying in the hands of apartheid, more and more are learning the truth. With every ounce of knowledge comes a stronger Palestinian liberation movement that becomes more and more powerful by the day. Those Palestinians that knew they were going to get killed refused to leave their homes because they knew what they were standing up for. It is so hard to be positive in times like this, but listen to this quote by Ghassam Kanafi. He says, "People who are not afraid to die are impossible to defeat. We may have lost our brothers, our sisters, our children, and our doctors, but look around the world. There is no defeating this. All the people standing with us around the world signify our strength and our resolution. Today we remind our oppressors that it is not the Palestinians who will become fairy tales. It is the oppression, the apartheid, and the genocide that will. Again, it is so hard to stay positive in times like this." Back up.
Free, free Palestine!
Starbucks has now been looting so much that it's demarketing. So many locations have shut down. McDonald's is giving us away free fries. Pepsi put the Palestine logo on their cans. We are making a difference. I know it might be a little bit of effort, but this is the least we can do to help our brothers and sisters. Let's continue to amplify our voices and persist in our boycotts. Our achievements are truly commendable. Allow me to end with my Arabic tongue before they occupy my language as well. رح نضل نحارب لحد ما نقدر نقول على الأقصى هينا راجعين شدوا الهمة يا عرب.
Free, free Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
To the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Okay, so if we're united in the chants, we're louder, our message is louder, we're stronger. Everybody thought one person does not make a difference. Look, one person plus one person plus one person made all of these people. They're already boycotting that we're doing. It's working. It is working. What are they doing? They're putting Palestine on their Pepsi cans. They're offering free stuff. So we are making the difference we want to make. Make sure you guys persist. Success only occurs with persistence. Don't stop and call it for what it is. This is not a war. This is a genocide. It's not an open air prison. They're held hostages. The second they try to get people out of the Rafah border, what do? They bomb the ambulance. We as humans today, regardless of where we come from, we stand strong, united in one message. Stop the genocide!
Stop the genocide!
Stop the genocide!
Stop the genocide!
Louder! Stop the genocide!
Stop the genocide!
Stop the genocide!
Stop the genocide!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you, everybody. Keep the energy. We're going to have a group of people walking first behind this truck. We'll split you. Please listen to the marshals. All the marshals, raise your hand, please. All the marshals, raise your hand. You guys see them? They're with us. And they're here for you guys and with us. So make it easy for everyone. Thank you so much. We're going to start.
Free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Hey Trudeau, can't you see?
Hey Trudeau, can't you see?
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Brick by brick, wall by wall!
Brick by brick, wall by wall!
From Iran to Palestine!
From Iran to Palestine!
Stop the lies, it's genocide!
Stop the lies, it's genocide!
Every nation worldwide!
Every nation worldwide!
Seize the oppression, seize the lies!
Seize the oppression, seize the lies!
Gaza to the world!
Gaza to the world!
نبتدي يا غزة!
بالرأي بالدم بديك يا غزة!
بالدم نبتدي يا غزة!
بالرأي بالدم بديك يا غزة! Palestine!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free
see it, but a lot of our friends, a lot of our neighbors, and especially our country is not seeing it that way, or they're just turning a blind eye to it. Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! And we'll keep protesting because it is our right to do so. We are protesting peacefully for change, and we won't stop until we implement change.
You can't stop us. You can't silence us.
You want to say something to them?
We will speak up for Gaza. You need to focus on
Everybody, mashallah, Allahu Akbar, the number is amazing today. Make sure you keep it up. Boycott, boycott, boycott. It makes a difference. If everybody said does not make a difference, us protesting is we are asking for a difference to be made. It's time for Canada to take a stand. It's time for a peace stand. This is us asking for Canada to say stop the genocide. I'm going to do the Maghrib prayer right now. You guys can pray and you're good to go. November 13th, strike for all the high school students. If you want information, go to the Ones for Palestine. They have all the information regarding the strike for November 13th.
لبيك يا مهدي 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 لبيك يا مهدي
Allah
حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين